Chapter 3. Parker watched Camaro go, and even when she was out of sight, he could still hear the blare of her Harley's engine. He got behind the wheel of his truck and started it up. The little sound it made was a thoroughgoing disappointment. He left the marina parking lot and turned himself toward home. Parker lived deep in the dense urban expanse that spread over Miami-Dade County. The house was small and rented, but it had 2 bedrooms, and that was enough. The lawn was a patchy little square of crabgrass and dirt, and the property was too small for a garage or a carport. Parker left the truck at the curb out front and went inside. The smell of food wafted through the front door when he opened it, and he came into lights and the sound of the television turned too loud. "Hey," he called. "I'm back." Lauren poked her head out of the kitchen. She smiled, and his concerns lifted. Never in his life would he ever have said that one look from a 14-year-old girl would be enough to put him at ease, but it was true, and he was glad of it. He turned the TV down in the front room and then went to the kitchen. Lauren fussed with a pair of insulated gloves as she opened the old olive-green oven to get at the Pyrex dish inside. Immediately there was a stronger odor of spicy meat. "What are we having?" he asked. "Chuck wagon casserole," Lauren said. It was Kraft macaroni and cheese mixed with corn and browned chunks of Italian sausage, a meal that could be made on the cheap, but was filling for 2. Parker hugged Lauren as she stripped off the gloves. "Smells terrific," he said. 15 minutes to cool down?" Lauren asked. 15 minutes, Parker said. He turned to leave her, but she brought him up short with a question. "Where did you go? I thought maybe you were going to get us ice cream for dessert."
"You know, that would have been a good idea," Parker said. "But I completely forgot. I had to run an errand for Uncle Matt. We're going to go out fishing soon."
Lauren's face turned down at the mention of Matt. "You're not getting in trouble again, are you?"
"No, of course not. Why would you say that?"
"Mom said Uncle Matt is the kind of guy who gets everybody in trouble." Now it was Parker's turn to frown.
"Your mother wasn't exactly an authority on anything. You'll notice she's not around to eat this great food, and she's not running out to the store for ice cream either."
"Sorry, Dad."
"Don't worry about it. Set the table, and I'll be back in a few."
He left her and went to his room. He closed the door until it almost caught, and then he listened for the sound of Lauren fiddling in the kitchen. When he heard it, he went to the closet and opened the doors. His few nice clothes hung there, and his single pair of dress shoes rested on the floor beside an empty suitcase. These last 2 things he moved aside to expose the wall behind them. Parker crouched in the closet and caught hold of the wainscoting at the back. An 18-inch section was loose enough to get fingernails behind, and rocking it gently pulled it completely free of the wall. A flat attaché case was revealed. He pulled the case out. When he unzipped it, a bundle of bills fell out, and he picked it up. It didn't have a paper strap like a bank would use, but was simply collected inside a tight rubber band. He unwound the bills and counted off 250s before putting the band back on again. The bundle went back in the bag. Parker put the attaché case back into place, and then stopped. He pulled it out again, and emptied it to count. There were 50 bundles of $1,000 each, and they were all there, minus the little bit he'd just taken for the deposit. His sudden fear satisfied, he put the money away and secreted the case in the wall before replacing the wainscoting. He closed the closet and put the 200 on the nightstand. He had a phone in his pocket. He used it to dial Matt. It rang 3 times.
"Who is it?"
Matt asked.
"It's Parker." "Parker? Why isn't your name coming up on my caller ID?" "I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with your phone." "Man, there's nothing wrong with my phone. It has to be your phone." "Okay, I'll check it." "All right. So, did you go out there and get us a boat?" "I talked to the lady who runs the charters." "A chick?"
"Yeah, but it's okay. She seems to..."